somewhat live. What does it say here? Okay. All right, we are live. Hey, Terry, how are you today?
Good, Michelle.
Okay, good. So we are doing a Flashback Friday live. And we're just going to show you some of the old tins and some of the old products we have, and we're going to compare them with the newer versions. So before we get started, I just want to let everybody know of the that Watkins has got the membership on sale this month for $19.95. So if anybody's interested in starting a business or getting products into your business that you already have, now's a good time to think about joining, because there's that's our sign up special for the month of April. It is April, right? It is April. Okay.
No fooling.
No fooling. Okay, so what is our first product, Terry?
I think we'll start off with the medicated ointment.
Okay, cool. So this is one of the older tins that we have. Is it right side up? So this is medicated ointment, was first introduced in 1915. And this tin is he doesn't tell me on the end. No, it doesn't. I thought there might be a date. But this one is, I think, from the 50s, just because of the logo. So the logo will sometimes show, will help us date the product. Another way of we date the product is through old cookbooks, because inside the old cookbooks there are pictures. Do you want to just grab one quick? Like one of the older blue cookbooks. Terry's going to grab one. This was so impromptu, we forgot about bringing it. But yeah, the old pictures and sometimes old ads. That is another way of dating the product. Whoops. We're on YouTube as well, so things are going to get a little, I have to alternate. There we go. That's better. So yeah, this is the medicated ointment, and as you can see, it's a lighter green tin. Did you find it, Terry?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So like I said, these are one of the older cookbooks, and inside the cookbooks there is pages, colored pages, sometimes black and white, sometimes colored. And let me just grab it and I'll show you how it dates. The shows some colored pictures of the products. Okay, like this, for instance. See I like to say the Technicolor pictures, really vibrant, really bright red here. Okay, that is, of course, some of the extracts, as you can see. And another one, just looking through here, see here's some tins of the spices. That's another way of seeing it. So there you go. And then also, is that the only, I guess this copy, this date only has the two. But just for trivia's sake, letting you know that everybody says the blue cookbook. Do you know there's like 7 versions of the blue cookbook? They're all different dates. And this one happens to be, I just recently found, this one's from 1948. And there's also the salad cookbook. What other cookbook there is? There's the salad cookbook. Helpful hint books. There's another book, the Harvest home economics book, home economy book with money saving recipes in there. So this one here, like I said, all the blue ones, if you look, there's different copyright dates. So there's different dates to these books. Not many people know that. I just discovered this when I got a copy from my other friend. And she was saying, do you have the blue cookbook? I'm like, oh, yeah, I've got the blue cookbook. And what did she say, Terry? She's like, yeah, but what year do you have of that cookbook? Because the cookbooks are different years. I didn't know this. I've got a huge stash now. So what is the next one? So we also have this medicated ointment. And I'm assuming this one might be from the 50s or the 60s or even the 70s with the writing. The different, I think this one might be from the 60s because I know that logo was from the 70s. And right, that one. So oops, I'm showing blue. Terry, you're this one, yeah, of course, by the logo. That's how you tell. So that's the cream and the cream and the light minty green one. Okay, so what's next? No, we have that one too. We didn't do that one. That one, yeah. No, this is different. See, you didn't know. Different logo. I know this one's from the 70s.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, this one's from the 70s. Just showing it's kind of hard because I got two cameras going, so I think I'm going to have to reshift everything. Yeah, this is definitely from the 70s. 70s or early 80s. It all depends on the logo, like I said. That's how we actually tell, is the logo will determine the year because they've all changed. And then this is one of the more current ones, and this is the latest one. And unfortunately, what is the bad news, Terry?
They're not making it anymore.
No, it's the medicated petrocarbo and body care products are all been discontinued. So unfortunately, yes, no more. Sorry.
Unless they come up with another solution to it.
Yeah.
Never say never, because they always bring something back.
That's right. Yeah, they might. It's just the medicated and the medications, and in Canada we had insect repellent. Yeah. Between the medicated insect repellent and the body care, those were actually being made by a different company. Yeah. So that was part of the problem. There's they couldn't source out all the ingredients, and the prices just went sky high. Apparently, what I was told, that with the next product, the petrocarbo, that the price would have just skyrocketed way up, almost up to $50. Can you believe it? And this is our next product, the petrocarbo. So this is one of the script written logos. So I'm assuming from the 50s, 60s. And how I'm dating that is my mom actually had a lemon extract. Did you know about the lemon extract in her cupboard? Mm-hmm. She has a lemon extract with that logo, and it was from the 60s. So that's where I'm dating this from the 60s.
She was still using it.
Yeah, she was. She was for her lemon meringue pie. She was still using it. I think she ran out. And of course, this one from the 70s. So as you can tell, one lighter pink. One's lighter a pink, and one's a darker pink. I think this one's more salmon color. Yeah. Honestly, it is definitely. And this fun one, isn't this fun? It is a really old one. I think this one's one of the earlier ones, like the early 30s, 40s, when we, looking in the cookbooks, like I was saying earlier, that the earlier in the cookbooks, that they're the ones that had the product dating. That's how we date some of the products. And this one, I can't open this one, but I'm going to open, I had one that you could open. Was it the petrocarbo? Can I open it? This one opens and it had, this is the one that didn't have the product in it. It was the medicated. Yeah, it was one of the medicated. Are those empty?
Yeah, it's empty.
That's weird. Okay.
This one's full.
This one is one of the oldest. 1888. It was introduced, the petrocarbo. And like we're saying, they've been discontinued. So the petrocarbo, it was used for cuts, scrapes, salves, burns. It was awesome. And this one, I'm not going to even open it. It's got product. It's still heavy. It's got product in it. One day, I did actually a video with the on YouTube, and I showed it actually had product in it. So yeah, those are
It's almost
the
like it's full.
full one, and then this one is a current one. One of the current ones.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Grab the other current one, the latest one, that right before. And this is right on the music stand. And then we have this one too. So this was another current one. One of the pre-current ones. It all depends on which country as well. So this one is a really cool one as well. I like this old. I like the old vintage tin. So this was, and then this one of course was the latest, the last one they distributed. I'm so upset because this one was great.
Okay.
So there you go. That is the medications we have to show you. Now we're getting to some fun stuff, and I'm going to show you an old I'm showing you the wrong, an old tin of pepper. Whoopsie, can I show? This is really, I'm going to have to set the cameras up differently. So this tin is from, do you know what year?
I would say probably the 40s or 50s.
Or even
earlier?
Earlier.
Earlier?
Yeah, even earlier. This is
That's a big can.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is
Compared to
one
that.
of the earlier cans.
Wow.
I think maybe if you look at the logo, of course, the logo will help determine it. I think this might be even the 20s,
Wow.
1910, 1920. So this is, how many ounces does it say?
This one's
Yes,
6.
yes, I do need glasses, but I am wearing my contacts. But this one, yeah, net weight. Oh, it's kind of worn off.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the different sides, and then the pepper, cinnamon, and vanilla actually got an award for it's a gold medal award. Yeah, the gold medal award. So as you can see, that's what was featured. And then if anybody's got any questions, please feel free to comment and put them in the comments below, and I can hopefully answer you if I can see it. That's not a joke. Okay, there we go. So that's what it looks like, the tin. Okay, that's the pepper, and then this is the current pepper. And I think pepper's on sale. I think pepper might be on sale this month. I'm not 100% sure. I forgot to look. So this is our standard 6 ounce 170 gram tin of the pepper. This is the granulated, the pure granulated. It says ground, but the chunks are actually a lot larger, and that's what holds the heat and gives it its peppery, hot and peppery spice heatness to when you're eating it. That's why people like the pepper so much, because it's got a lot of the oils in the yeah, there's no filler, no fillers, no leaves, stems, fillers, like I said. And also too, when you get part of the peppercorns, you can when you have parts of the peppercorns, there's the oil in the peppercorn, and that will actually give it the heat. That's what it's, the oil that gives it the heat. Okay.
Well, if you put too much, it's hot.
Yeah, it does.
I made the mistake of putting, when I first used it, I put it on macaroni. Man, we couldn't eat the macaroni. I put too much. It was so hot.
It was just like, oh my gosh.
So our last product.
Last one for the day.
For today.
Is
one of my favorites.
The cinnamon. And I just love this cute pink tin. This one, 50s, definitely 50s, around 40s, 50s. And this one does have product in it. I can smell it from the tin. It's very, looking for old products, the older tins like this. I suggest looking on eBay. That's where these, all my entire collection was, we inherited them. We inherited them. A friend of mine, she had a huge collection. We're laughing because it was huge. How many? Like carloads.
A couple of carloads.
Carloads full. And she actually gave us some gave us these. So that's why I'm saying, okay, oh my goodness, like you would not believe how many she actually gave us. So this was one of them. And so yeah, eBay. I know she sourced a lot out from eBay. And then this is, of course, the current can of cinnamon. So as you can see,
bigger, 8 ounces to 6 ounces.
Yep, 8 ounces to 6 ounces. So it's a little bit more. It's a little 2 ounce smaller. That's the difference. Same cinnamon, same. What they do is, if anybody's wondering what makes the cinnamon so different, well, it's because Watkins, when they get the cinnamon, they only use the inner part of the bark, and the inner part of the bark of the cinnamon has more oil. So the more oil makes it stronger, more pungent. So they don't use the outer part, they only use the inner part. That is the main difference with the two different, I mean, not two different, I mean, that's the difference that Watkins has. I would say they use the inner part of the cinnamon. And of course, like all the spices we carry, now they're organic, but they're noted for like no fillers, no, of course, no preservatives, no fillers. So that means there's no stems. They're not irrigated. They're not radiated they're just dried. Excuse me. And so yeah, no leaves, no stems. So there's definitely, so you're gonna get the best part of the spice. So that's what makes the big difference. So yeah, I think, what's your favorite, Terry? What is one of your favorites to cinnamon? Yeah, you use it every day. What are you using it for?
I drink it.
You drink it?
Well, it's for diabetes.
Yeah,
so
you've got diabetes.
I've got type 2 diabetes, so I mix it with water and I drink it. I put it on my porridge.
Yep.
Mix it with yogurt. Yeah, so I use it at least once or twice a day. I use it.
Yeah. And you also use it. Well, we use it in baking.
I use it for baking. Yeah,
cooking. Yeah. We put it on yogurt.
Yeah.
What else do we use it for? You name it. We'll put it on. Even if sprinkling it on fruits.
Yeah.
Put it on fruits, in a smoothie. But I know you use it a lot for porridge.
Yeah.
And what is your latest? Tell us your porridge. It's like we had for breakfast this morning. So you're doing what's your great combination?
So
you've got to try this. It's so good.
So I use I put a little bit of vanilla extract, and then I add about a spoonful of cinnamon, and then I made homemade peanut butter. So it's kind of like pretty thick and hard.
And you keep it hard.
Yeah,
you
I keep it hard.
When he's making peanut butter, I gotta tell you. Sorry for jumping.
No, it's okay. So I after I mix that,
it's
put it in the
dryer.
fridge. So
it's
it's like a dryer, so you can just cut a piece and you can crumple it with your fingers and put it in a bowl. And then I add, I cut up some dates and put that in there, and then I cut up an apple and put it in there, and then I add the porridge and mix it all up, and it's delicious.
Yeah, there's something about the dates with the cinnamon. Of course, there's this viral thing going around that they do dates with peanut butter and dip it in chocolate, and it tastes like a Snickers. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's so good. But when you add the cinnamon to it, it brings it all together. It's so good, and you don't need a lot of dates. And just a smidge of
I just put
just
dates.
a smidge. Yeah, we do mainly the of course the vanilla in it, and also the excuse me, and the vanilla and cinnamon. Yeah, those are the two we use for that. Yeah. So, and then like I was saying, that the cookbooks. So these are a great way of dating things. So does anyone have a cookbook? Anyone have one of our cookbooks? So the cookbooks are great. You'll have to look inside, and you get such great things. I like the Technicolor pictures. That's one of my favorites. And then you've got, like, there's ads in there, of course, you know, for the household hint book. But they've got such great photos. This one's not the best because it's like used, but like I was saying before, like the old photos. I think I just saw the Watkins building. I'm going to show you that. This is the Watkins building in Winona. Isn't that great? And it's still there. That's still the head base office. Pretty cool. So Watkins, distributing sections, like centers, sorry, the map. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so there you go. If anybody has any questions, just put them in the comments below. So the last thing we're going to leave you with once again is, if you're still here, is if anybody is interested in the membership, there's a special going on this month. How much is it for, Terry?
$19.95.
$19.95, and that gets you for the full entire year. That's a whole year membership. So that gives you the distributing rights, where you can either like build a business, you can add it to your current business. If you have like what are they called? The people that do cookies. Say if you do cookies, like a cookie business and cake business, you can add it to, say if you have a daycare business. I know one of our friends, they have a tax store, and they're Amish, so they carry the products in the there's a tax store. Did you know that? They're Amish? Yeah, they're Amish. There you go. Amish. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, if you have an existing business, you can definitely add them to your business as well. So that's $19.95. So anything else to add to this, Terry?
No.
Okay. Thanks everybody for watching, tuning in. We'll see you next time with maybe something different. We don't know what we're gonna do yet. We haven't done lives for a very long time, but we thought we'd bring them up, and we thought we'd do like a flashback Friday today, because we have so many great products and tins to show you. I've got so many more. Lots of almanacs. What do we have? We have almanacs, calendar, pie plates. I have tar soap. We have vitamins.
Yeah, vitamins.
You name it, I've got it. It's like I got a museum.
Die-cast cars and trucks.
Yep.
All kinds of things.
All right.
All kinds.
So thanks for watching, and we'll hope to see you soon. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, thank you for watching.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Oopsie. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm still live. How do I finish, end? There we go.